That is an ongoing trend, which is an excellent example of highlighting the absolute human stupidity of the modern man. And that trend has ushikushi ladies, TikTok influencers, going around the gym dressed in clothing that sticks to their body, let's put it that way, making them very seductive, and then making a video complaining that some man is looking at them. Now, I do understand why the ladies do this. It's because they're TikTok influencers and this gets views. The problem that I have is with the men that look at this and are generally hashtag concerned by what they are seeing. So, first of all, we have to assume that the videos aren't fake, right? Again, TikTok influencer. You can easily fake a video in order to get views. There is a direct popularity motivation in order to do so. But let's assume that they're not faking it, that the videos are real. So what is the problem? Well, the problem is that my lady is upset. Okay, my lady is under distress because she's in a public space. Someone is looking at her and is making her uncomfortable. So you have the low IQ male lizard brain that sees a lady in distress and believes the distress. That's my problem, right? Like, someone is dumb enough to believe that one person watching causes her to be uncomfortable, but literally filming that and uploading it on TikTok where there's millions of views, that's fine. And it's literally the exact same scene, right? Like so she's working out, a guy is looking at her and she's uncomfortable. She films herself working out with the guy watching, puts it on the internet, millions of views, and that's fine. How dumb must you be in order to believe that? Like, seriously. And recently, there has been a case where one of these ladies even has an OnlyFans. She was upset that a man was looking at her while she was on the gym, right? So she doesn't want to be objectified. However, she has an OnlyFans. Why is it so difficult for the average internet user to understand how the world works? They are fishing for views. They are not upset that they are being objectified. If you are upset about being objectified, you wouldn't upload a picture in your most tender moments of objectification. So, okay, all of that aside, is it even wrong to look at someone in a public space? I would say in a free society, no. I would say that you can look at whomever, however you want, okay? It's just looking. Look, but no, don't touch, as they used to say. If it makes you really that uncomfortable to go in a place where other people look at you, there are women-only gyms, literally for this specific reason. If you're uncomfortable with people looking at you. And by the way, I wish you could be a man for at least 1 week, so you can notice that even when you're a man, people look at you. Like, it's impossible for no one to not look at you, but you're assuming that the reason they're looking is for lustful reasons, right? Like, you're assuming they're raping you with your eyes or something. Like, this is the current culture, that a man cannot look at a woman unless he's lusting. So, first of all, there have been several times where I have seen TikTok users accusing a random man from the background for looking at them, and then it turns out that above them was a television, right? So they would position themselves underneath a television set at the gym, and the men were looking, at the TV, but because they were far away, it seemed like they were looking at her. So they're making like this big fuss on TikTok, which, again, you're literally thought policing. Like, people are allowed to look at other people. I don't care what you say. If you think I'm in the wrong and you think you're in the majority, why not push for legislation? Make it illegal for people to look at other people. I don't know what else I can say about this. But again, everyone is allowed to look at whomever or whatever they're. I don't even think there are laws in any country, in any place of the world, where you're not allowed to look at something. In fact, there are laws where you are forced to look at something. I think like in North Korea, you are forced to take a picture, if you're a tourist, of the statue of Kim Jong-un and Kim Jong-un. I think that's the only law. But again, technically you have to look at it when taking the picture. But if you could somehow manage to take the picture without looking at it, then that would be fine. I don't even understand why there is not even a small conversation about this. Like, why is everyone just moving like the ship? Oh, well, my lady is upset. I automatically need to believe her and I automatically need to do what my lady says because my lady is on TikTok and she's got views. Just stop and use your brain. You know, like sometimes it's like a child. You know, if you see a crying child and it's in distress, you should analyze at least for a second, is the crying justified or not? Because sometimes, yeah, you know, like sometimes maybe he hit himself, you know, he tripped over, has a boo-boo, requires some attention. Other times, maybe it's just a tantrum, you know, like maybe he's just like trying to get attention, you know, or maybe he has to go to bed at 9 p.m. and you're sending him to bed and he starts crying because he wants to watch more cartoons, right? Like sometimes the distress is justified, other times it can be fake or unjustified. You need to start thinking, holy shit, I can't believe I even made a video of this, but like, this is the nth lady that I keep seeing on TikTok in the gym complaining about people watching her. And I would understand if this was in 2016, where you could have a conversation about women being objectified and how much they hate it. We live in the age of OnlyFans. Again, some of them interlap. They have TikTok, they complain about being objectified, and they have OnlyFans. Like, you must assume that at some point, it's just like a person crying in order to get attention. And I don't blame the person crying because they're getting what they want. They're getting the attention. I'm blaming the person giving the attention because they're not getting what they want. And by the way, this is becoming such a trend that eventually a person is going to get hurt. Like someone may get fired, someone may get in trouble. Like the person which was looking at a television, wasn't even looking at the lady, was looking at a television above the lady, and people tried to start cancel culturing him. We're trying to find out where he works, trying to contact his boss. I would assume that the solution would be for gyms to just ban cameras. Like, no camera in the gym. You want to go to the gym? Like, no footage. Make sure you leave your phone at the door. I don't see any other way. And by the way, I'm not saying that all of these videos are fake. But what I am saying is that there are TikTok influencers who probably look at their colleagues and they go like, oh, she uploaded a video about this. She made millions of views. She went viral. I hope that today a man is going to look at me so that maybe I can make a viral video too. At least that's how I would think it. Unironically, like if I was in the similar position, like and you're just completely cynical, 100% business sense, like how do you get more views? How do you get more popular? It's a cutthroat competition on TikTok. And it's part of, you know, like if you want to run a business, you want to be the most famous TikToker, you gotta do what the other TikTokers do. But anyway, right, let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care. Oh, and this is very important, I almost forgot. In fact, I forget it all the time, which is why I need to do it. If you like this channel, please consider going to my subscribe star and pledge your support, and I will give you a monthly guaranteed buyer's remorse. You can sue me if I don't give it to you, alright? Like every month, you're going to feel remorseful that you have donated to me.